Hi guys, welcome to the latest podcast of YarninBlak. I'm here with two great mates. I'll introduce you to them in a second. But first, I just want to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land that I'm currently calling in from. I'm here in Baldwin Q on the land of the Wurundjeri people. I'd like to pay respect to the elders past, present and future. And any other Aboriginal people who have joined us today, including my mates online, and who are Aiden and Caleb. So I'm just going to throw straight over to Aiden and go, Aiden, who are you? Where are you from?
My name's Aiden. I live in Kew, Victoria, but my mob is Gunditjamara, so like Warrnambool area.
Awesome.
2 hours away.
And Caleb?
Yep, I'm Caleb from Cairns, and my mob's Kuku-Yalanji, and then moved to Melbourne in year 10, so 2020, at the boarding school at Scotch, and that's where I went to school with Aiden, and then went to Gold Coast after school for footy, and then back in Melbourne as well now, this year.
Wow. So yes, guys, I met you when you were quite younger at Scotch. I probably don't look a day older, which is really good. You guys look a little bit older. Caleb looks very similar. Aiden, you've got...
Yeah, I need to have a shave.
You've actually got the huge beard. But it's really great that you guys can come on just to catch up with what you're doing and have some questions around footy. But I just want to ask both of you, when you finished year 12, or actually I'll ask you a different question first, what did you enjoy about Scotch College?
Oh, probably just mates. Like meeting Caleb, obviously, but the other boys as well. Like Scotch is a pretty good school with their Indigenous program. They're very like inclusive and make you feel like you're wanted to be there. Like they're very welcoming. And it was just like Tuesdays, Thursdays, footy, training. Just Caleb, you run around, have a bit of fun, and then get to play with them on the Saturday. And you make a good group of mates. So you just look forward to it every time.
Yep. Caleb, what did you like about Scotch?
Yeah, probably the same. Like meeting all the boys there. Definitely made a lot more friends there, and good connections, I reckon. That was the main thing. And then Aiden, obviously, and then all the families that you meet. So living where I'm at right now, the McGuinnesses, great family, and then also Aiden's family, Johnson's, also great. So yeah.
Now, what school did you go to in primary school?
I went to Strathmore.
Okay, so when you went to Scotch, you're still very close to home. So it wasn't until you got into year 11, 12 that you had to board?
No, I never boarded. So I was...
You never boarded at all?
Preston and Lockie did, my two brothers. And then when we moved, when I was in year 8 or something? Starting year 7. And then Mum and Dad just asked if I wanted to day boy. I was like, 10 minutes away from home, doesn't sound bad. Done that.
And now, Caleb, you actually came down from Queensland to board.
Yep.
But what was it like coming from the school that you were at to coming into a city like Melbourne?
Yeah, it was so much more different than coming from Cairns and then to down here. Like it was freezing cold. Everyone acts different as well. Like you're in a full new culture as well. But yeah, I think it was a great change for me, definitely. Moving down helped me with a lot of stuff. Yeah. And then made me better as a person too. So yeah.
And both of you got to finish year 12, and I'm just trying to work out what graduate year were you?
2023.
2023. So you guys were also doing year 11 during COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah. When I first came in year 10, it was COVID.
Yeah. We had the main stint in year 9, which we went to school for like a term, and then year 10 was in our year, really.
Yeah. Because we did some mentoring programs online. Remember we played games and stuff online?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? And it was actually quite fun.
Yeah.
Right, with like 8 or 9 of you online trying to do some games on Guess Who I Am, and you pick it. Pick.
It's good fun.
Yeah, that was fun. I remember doing that. So when you guys finished year 12, or while you were in year 12, actually, what did you want to do?
I wanted to play AFL, obviously.
Yes.
And yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. And so you're playing right now?
Yeah, still on the way to hopefully
Yeah.
play. So had a good year last year, and then hopefully have another good year this year.
Yeah. So for people that don't know who you're playing for,
I'm playing for Richmond VFL right now.
Yep.
And then after I finished school, I went to Gold Coast and then played Suns Academy, and then Allies, and then finished that. And then now back here. So hopefully if I can keep on going, yeah, hopefully get picked up. But yeah.
Awesome. I'm going to ask you a question, but what is the process of getting picked up?
The process. So in your draft year, mine was after school. So after I finished school, that's when I turned 18. So I'm younger than Aiden and younger than everyone that was in the grade. But first you got to, I'm not sure, like it's usually through under 18 competitions like national comps. Yeah. And then when you're 18, and then if you can't make it through that, you go again and you can do like play VFL, you can make big teams and stuff for that as well. But you just got to be seen. If you do all the right stuff, you could be seen by the club that you're at as well, where you're training and everything. It's through training you can even get picked up. So yeah, there's a lot of pathways to be being picked up. So
yeah, awesome. And Aiden, what did you want to do when you were in year 12?
Oh, I would have loved to play at AFL as well, but probably realised that I wasn't good enough. So I had a chat with Dad, and didn't really want to go to uni. I knew that probably early in year 12. And then Dad was like, "Why don't you just become a Sparky?" So I've just done that. Had a couple months off after school.
Yeah.
Started that in February 2024.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So a question I've got is that, was there a time in year 12 when you actually realised that maybe I am not going to be an AFL player? And was it because you knew that you couldn't do it or you didn't want to do it? Or we spoke to Noah recently online, and Noah said he just was just too lazy to actually go to training that many times a week, and he goes, I don't think I could possibly do it. So when did you decide that AFL wasn't what you were going to do?
Probably, I don't know, because normally juniors I was pretty good, so I kind of felt like I was one of the better players, and then coming to Scotch and seeing the skill there from all the private schools, it was kind of like, all right, so there's a lot of kids better. And I kind of just realised got to put in more work, and didn't really. Well, I tried to, but didn't really relate to on field.
No, that's cool. Being a Sparky is great. So how long do you have left? How long do you have left?
Feb 2nd I started 2024.
Yeah.
And I've just turned into my third year now, so I've done 2 years. And then 2028 Feb 2nd I would have done my time, and then I can do my exams probably late 2027.
Okay, that's actually like only 2 years away, really.
So it's a four-year apprenticeship.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Pretty good.
Yeah. So Caleb, after year 12, then you moved back to Queensland?
Yep.
Did you study anything, or were you just purely football?
Just footy. Yeah, I wasn't really that good at school. Yeah, with the studying side or anything. But in Cairns, I wasn't good at school. Wasn't like that behavioural as well. So coming down there, at least I was able to improve one side of things, and then I tried to improve the studying and stuff, but wasn't my thing. I don't think. But and then now I've got an interest, not only footy but also music production. Like awesome. I love doing that, like beats. Me and my mate, when I was living in Queensland, I used to go to his in Brisbane, and we would make heaps of stuff there. and we made a few that got a few views, so it's pretty good. Not too
Awesome.
bad.
Yeah. You have to link me to them later so I can link them in the podcast so people can actually find them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what are you guys planning on doing in the next couple of years in terms of footy? You actually really want to get into it and play?
Yeah, definitely. Since I've been here, I've been training heaps, trying to do the most for it. So that's all I got to do, hopefully. Get a game after I've been injured with the shoulder injury. So I had surgery at the end of last year after the Allies finished. And then that kept me out most of the pre-season, so just getting back into it. But played a few pracky matches, so yeah, hopefully can get a game now. Richmond, and then
for people who don't understand the game and the practice that you do, how much practice do players actually do? Because years and years ago, football wasn't a full-time job. Football was like a part-time job that people had a job and then they do it. Now football's a full-time job.
Yeah.
What is a training routine for a standard footballer?
I think
from local footy, it's probably just local footy pre-season. It's just start December-ish. So your season would probably finish around August.
Yeah.
Make it all the way to the grand final, and then you get about 2 months off. Starting mid-December, early December, and then you're training twice a week, just on Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Trying to get a run in on the Saturdays as well. And you do that up until pretty much till a month before. So we got our round one this week for Old Scotch in the VAFA.
Yeah.
So it was pretty much till about a month ago. Month and a half, 6 weeks ago, we weren't playing any pracky matches. So it's basically just skills, and your main focus is running.
Yeah.
So sessions equate to a lot of Ks. And
do you think that Scotch helped you develop in terms of your maturity, your cultural identity, and your visibility in being able to try out a number of different sports, if that makes sense?
Yeah,
definitely.
they had a very good summer. I know me and Caleb used to do the touch rugby in the summer of school in that first term, which was pretty good. And then they've just got so many good programs within it. Like when we met you through IPP, not even sport related, but it's just they're very helpful and committed to making Indigenous people feel welcome and give them the best opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It gives you a much better opportunity down here than in where I'm from. You get a lot more opportunity to do what you want to do in life, whether that be like working somewhere else, working a different job, or footy, because AFL isn't that much present in Cairns or Queensland as it is down here. So you get lots more opportunities and everything, and it definitely helped me to mature as a person as well. Just think smarter and everything, all of that, definitely.
And you don't really take it for granted. I know me and Caleb with going to Scotch, because I think that just shows, the maturity that we've gained from when we were first starting at Scotch from now. And it's just over the years, you meet so many different people that impact you as a person. And all they want is the best out of you.
Yeah.
The best version.
Plus it's fun too. It's great. Good fun while you're doing it as well. So, yeah.
Now, growing up or now, do you have any Indigenous role models that you really look up to?
Yeah. I'd say my mom probably the most.
Yeah.
And then also I'd look up to Aiden's dad, Uncle Chrissy, for sure. Because just with footy and stuff, and then everything. As Aiden's probably my best mate too. So yeah, but mum definitely the most because she's back at home and then she's done everything for me. Same as dad, obviously, but dad's from New Zealand.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely them two are the biggest role models in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine would probably be dad is my dad, and he's my pop. They always like taught me from a young age, be proud of who you are. Even though might not be the darkest or the most Aboriginal looking one, but always be proud because it's a part of who you are.
Yeah.
So it's like you look down your family tree and stuff. We've got uncles, aunties everywhere, pops, all that. So yeah, they definitely made me be proud of being an Indigenous
Yeah.
person.
Yeah. Because I'm proud of both of you because you've done really amazing things since leaving Scotch. And look, Caleb, your dream was to play footy, and you're still doing that dream, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Aiden, being a Sparky, you're gonna like people don't realise how much Sparkies can actually make.
and I'm actually making right now.
Yeah. Maybe not just yet. But the other thing too is do you find that private schools, I'm not just mentioning Scotch, I'm talking private schools, are more focused on getting kids to university than in getting them into a trade like Sparky?
Yeah, well, sort of, because when we did with Rob, another great role model, not Indigenous,
definitely.
another great role model for not only us, other Indigenous boys at Scotch. When you do your careers thing, it's just like on what do you want to do? What person? And from these private schools, I reckon a lot of them want to go to uni and get that big job. But we got I got two mates in our friend group who do trades as well.
Yeah.
So I think now it's not like so frowned upon
Yeah.
as it once was. But
Yeah,
I reckon, yeah, there's still uni would be a pretty big thing for private schools.
Yeah. I often see there's a push for the university, and it's like if you're not lucky enough to get into university, well then TAFE's an option. But the reality is there's jobs that don't need a university qualification that young men might be striving to actually get. I don't know whether it's like pushing, like they may not feel good enough because it wasn't at university,
Yeah.
but then you don't need that university degree to do that job. You're still doing a 4-year apprenticeship. Like, it's not like I'm just going to say, hey, Aiden, there's a bunch of wires here. One's a red one, one's a blue one, one's a green one. Which one do I pull? And then hopefully you give me the right decision.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, I've just exploded myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. How dangerous is it being a Sparky?
Like I'm on the Northeast Link Tunnel right now. Doing that. So there's different ways. I'm doing commercial. So I was doing office fit outs last year in the city and learning that. So it depends on what you do, because domestic work, which is just normal residential housing and stuff, that can be because you're going into a ceiling space that you haven't been in, and there's cables around. You don't know. You've got to figure out for yourself. So a simple mistake, you might do that. But then there's a lot of like safety procedures. Like we got a good LOTO abbreviation, lockout, tag out.
Yeah.
So you lock the board off. So you make sure there's no energization, and you always test.
Yeah.
So you just got to be switched on. Like that's a big thing in the industry is apprentice deaths. So there's been like 5 in the past 10 years.
Shit, that's high.
And yeah, so they're not happy about that. So they're trying to cut it down, trying to make everything safe. So like when we do a lockdown or something, like we got to install new lights down in the tunnel, just in the sheds and stuff. We actually talk. So there's like a head supervisor, and then there's my A grader, me, another A grader or whatever. And we have these SEE cards, safety environment analysis cards. So you jot down what work you're doing, what procedures you're going to do, what are the risks, what are the prevention methods. It's just now it's a lot more safer than what it was. Like my A grader, he's 60 from when he started when he was 20 or whatever. He goes, yeah, it's a lot safer now.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, I don't know if I could do it. I'm really clumsy. So you guys know me. I might be intellectual, but I'm pretty useless. So I don't even know left from right. So I'd probably electrocute myself.
Yeah.
Like even turning the power back on. Right. Or pressing the wrong thing. So it must be things you have to remember all the time is safety, 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 safety.
It's all about a lot of repetition. So that's probably the biggest thing to learn as an apprentice, because like you get everything's the same concept, but when you're doing anything like safety wise, like energization and stuff, it's all about repetition and having your A grader teach you the right ways.
Yeah.
So we had a toolbox actually today about there's just a GPU, like a normal PowerPoint outlet that was labelled wrong, and an apprentice copped a bail from another company. So it's just simple stuff like that where the A grader should have done the right steps.
Yeah.
Tested properly, half-assed it, but not also then, it's also labelling.
Yeah.
So when you're testing it, make sure it's on that right circuit breaker or RCD.
A question for viewers, you may know about, how often should you have your electric systems reviewed by an electrician?
How often should you have it?
Yeah.
It's for a household, it's normally, you don't really need to get it tested unless something's tripping, unless it stops getting power. But it's more just like on cords and stuff, you just have just a visual look. You don't really, for household, not so much.
Yeah.
But we're on the tunnel, we're doing RCD testing every day, every month. And then there's the earth continuity and stuff. You do that every 6 months. There's a bunch of stuff. But normally, domestically, it's pretty, you don't really need anything really tested that much.
Yeah. I know there's lots of old houses in Kew and Baldwin and Hawthorne.
Yeah.
And I've spoken to a couple of tradies that have gone, oh my God.
Yeah, some of that stuff you would see. But even our house now, our house is, I think it was built in like the 1970s or something. So when they would have wired all this up, it would have been that up in the ceiling. There'll be some dodgy stuff going on, which we look onto now, whereas back then it would have been normal.
Yeah.
So, So they've made it a lot more safer over the years.
Yeah. And I think like you said, it's repetition, repetition, repetition. So Caleb, football training is repetitious too.
Yeah, definitely. It's just you're doing the same thing over and over to get better at the same thing.
Yeah. If you compared yourself playing footy like 2 years ago to now, in yourself, how much have you improved?
Oh yeah, a lot. I've improved a lot more than what I was 2 years ago, definitely. Yeah. But then again, I was playing different positions. Like 2 years ago, I was playing forward, and I was kicking goals and stuff. And now I'm down half back, running off there, spoiling it, and then also ruck. So, but I was also ruck back 2 years ago as well. But you can use all the same athleticism and everything, same roles and everything. So yeah.
As a kid growing up, I grew up in New South Wales, so I didn't grow up with AFL at all. So we grew up with rugby, and it wasn't until I was about year 8 at school that the Sydney Swans at the time were pretty big. And coming from, we used to get channels from Brisbane showing us, because I was in northern New South Wales.
Yeah.
We only ever saw Swan games. I didn't even know there was a whole Swans team, really, because it was just Warwick Kappa running around the field and everyone following him. So when I got to Melbourne, and I was lucky that I had some mates take me to the football. And I think the first season, I still had no idea what this game was about. And I'm going, why do they need 4 fucking goalposts? Like, surely if they missed a goal, why do they get an extra point? I don't get this game. This game's really weird. But now, 30 years later, I love it. And I like it because it's fast-paced as well. Yeah. And things can change so dramatically in a game where you can be behind in the first quarter and just caught up to the second quarter. And third quarter, you can be way behind again. You can still end up winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it does go that fast.
Yeah. Well, I grew up with NRL as well from Queensland. But I never played it a little bit. Like at school, you get clout for playing AFL. But luckily, I had a few mates there who played footy as well. So, but then I'd also play heaps of rugby too at school. That's what we played. We wouldn't play footy or anything. So, yeah.
Question for both of you: outside of footy and outside of work, what other things do you enjoy doing?
Just seeing mates. Like me and Caleb, we've probably seen each other for the past 6 weeks every weekend. Just catching up with the boys.
Every day.
Yeah, it's about like last week we saw each other 5 out of 7 days. We just come over, just put on a movie. It's just I don't know, because it's kind of like with footy and stuff where it's pretty full on, and you've got to try like with Caleb. He's at the VFL.
Yeah,
there's probably a bit of pressure, so it's always good to come back. Come here, chill, chuck a movie on. I don't mind golf a bit too. I've been getting into that. So I've been playing that for the past 3-4 months. And then
how's your golf?
Yeah, no good. Dad's a real good player. So he's it. So dad he's got a pretty good handicap. I'm all right. I'm getting better.
Yeah.
But just gonna keep playing.
Yeah. Hey Caleb, can you play golf?
Yeah. Nah.
We were, what was this, year 10?
Yeah.
Year 10, we went up to Port Douglas as a family, and Caleb was up in Cairns on school holidays. And me, Dad, Preston, and Lockie played golf, and we told Caleb to come.
Yeah.
And Caleb's up on the tee box, hit his first shot, first drive. Amazing.
Dang.
Wow. Like, damn, like he might be actually decent at golf. Goes to his second shot. Swings, misses the ball, swings the ball probably 3 more times. It was the funniest thing.
Yeah, and then Aiden's dad is sitting there and he's getting angry and everything. He's like,
just hit the ball, go slow.
Yeah,
slow.
Yeah. Look, I don't play golf. I've been a couple of times with my brothers because they like playing golf. I just didn't see the point of hitting a ball, go and find it, and fucking hitting it again.
Yeah. And early days on.
Yeah, and I know why there's a bar at the end of the 18th hole, because you need a bloody drink by the time you get there.
Yeah, it's unreal. And it's good socially. It's a good sport because you can still be pretty competitive, like when me and Dad play, because you get your handicap and stuff. It's a fair game, pretty much, no matter what. And then socially, we'll play. You'll play golf and then go in the clubhouse and have a beer after and just chat shit. Yeah. Like just another reason to get out of the house.
Yeah. What is your handicap?
Mine at the moment's 33.
Yeah.
But I played at Portsea a couple of weeks ago with one of the boys because he's a member there. 38 points in Stableford, which I was pretty happy.
Yeah.
But I had 5 pickups. 7 pars, 5 pickups, and then like 6 double bogeys or something. Triple bogeys. So I just need to get some consistency, which is the hardest bit about golf. Then
any holes in one?
No. I had a closest I've been was probably 2 weeks ago. Closest to the pin was 170 centimeters.
Oh.
As close as I've been. Never had a birdie still.
Yeah.
So, still working on it.
My hole in one is actually being at a putt, but I'm not sure if we can count that as real golf. Can we?
No, you can claim it. That counts. Claim it all day.
All right, I claim my shot. My hole in one was at putt.
That's it.
Hey, I'm just watching the time. I've got one final question for you guys, and it's for each of you. Is what would you like people to walk away with from our yarn this afternoon?
Probably like a good thing what Caleb resembles is probably like don't be shy from a good opportunity. Like he's come down from Cairns, came into Melbourne, and everything's turned out really good. Like he's got a good head on his shoulders, good group set of mates, and it's probably just don't be scared to take that opportunity. If you're a young Indigenous lad looking, because I know a lot of the private schools would be looking for young Indigenous boys.
Yeah.
So, just don't be scared to do it. You might hate it for the first couple months, but you'll find your way.
Yeah.
And it gets hard. It does get hard. It's not going to be easy at the start, but just stick through it. I was lucky enough to have my mum tell me, stick through it, and dad, because mum went to boarding school as well. AIS. So I was lucky enough for that. So yeah, just stick to it. It'll turn out great if you do, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys.
Everyone who's done it.
Yeah. Awesome. Look, you know, guys, I love you forever, and you make me laugh, and we'll catch up soon. I want to say I'm really proud of the men that you've become, because I can remember the awkward teenagers that you were as well.
Yeah.
And I know this is a little bit before Caleb's time, but when we did I don't know, Aiden, if you remember when we first did the videos.
Yeah, that's when I had the buzz cut going.
Yeah. And the squeaky voices of year 8 and 9, where Caleb, you've got to watch the footage before I take it down, because it's quite funny with some of the boys are going things like, "Hi, my name is Caleb." I was just like, whoa, okay, we're recording these breaking voices everywhere.
It was probably one of the funniest days that we had with you. It was just at the border.
Yes.
We'd go out and do stuff, but that day we just decided you wanted us to do some filming, bit of that, and I reckon nothing got done within the first 10 takes.
Except lots of laughing.
Yeah.
And
we had all the other boys behind the camera. You'll be there filming, and then there'll be like Preston, Naarm, Oz, just Jimmy, just like smiling at you, and you're not mature enough to hold it in, so you just start laughing.
I know, it was actually fun, and I've still got some of that footage that never made it on the screen, like all those blooper stuff. And every now and then I watch it, I just laugh, going, your group and one of your year levels was a really great year level that really gelled really together. And you guys were a lot of fun as individuals that I like spending time with, but you're also great fun as a whole group as well. Yeah. So guys, I want to say thank you for hanging with me. And guys, thanks for listening to our podcast. And thanks Aiden, thanks Caleb.
Thanks AJ.
Thanks, AJ. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Done. We're finished. We did it. How was that? I'm just going to turn off the recording.
Yeah, that was good as.
That was good. That was good
as.
So in a couple of weeks, if you guys are around, I'll message you to come and have a drink somewhere.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I just need to recover from my operation.
Yeah.
And then, what day of the week's really good for you guys?
Well, we got footy starting now.
Oh, okay.
So it would have to be. We got like
Tuesday or Thursday. Could do like a
Wednesday night. I've got nothing. I've got trade school Thursday, so I'm not up early.
Let me have a look. Wednesday.
Caleb, are you okay with Wednesday?
Yeah.
What about like Wednesday in 2 weeks' time, or Wednesday the 6th?
I reckon that could work. Yeah.
Because because Aiden's on my side of the city anyway, aren't you? 'Cause you're in. Yeah. And if you're coming over this side, Caleb, we'll catch up for.
Yeah.
We'll go to one of the pubs and have a beer and dinner.
Yeah. Could get Preston. No, Preston can stay home.
You can invite.
We'll get all the boys. We'll get you can talk on that podcast.
We can invite some of them, but I'll put it down in the diary for 6 o'clock. But we'll text and confirm after this.
Too easy.
Yeah, I'll just put in the diary now. Dinner with Scotch Boys.
Yeah.
With Scotch Boys. Done. So, guys, this will probably not be out for another 8 weeks. So about 8 weeks. I got about 8 videos, 8 weeks ahead. So we're looking about June before this one comes out.
Yeah, perfect.
Right, and this is the first one I've done with 2 people as well. So.
Because me and Caleb start stuff, AJ. That's why.
Yeah, but you guys were great. And when I thought about it and we were trying to work out the times, I'm going, they can go do it together. They're pretty awesome together. Let's do it together.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It was good fun. I enjoyed it.
No, that was good fun. Good fun.
No, I'm glad that you do it.
Good to see you again, AJ. Good to talk to you.
Yeah, great.
It's always great to catch up
Finally.
with you guys.
Yeah. Been ages.
Yeah, it actually,
know.
it's been since year 12.
Yeah, I know.
And the odd text, but actually...
And I think some of you have changed your phone number so I don't actually have it. And some of you don't respond to Messenger very well. And I'm not on Insta. And I don't, so I'm only on like Facebook Messenger. Yeah. So the fact that you responded, well, otherwise we wouldn't have reconnected.
No.
Yeah.
So get your brothers to, you've got my Messenger. You guys got my phone number?
Yeah.
What can I do? I haven't changed mine. I've had mine since year 7.
Yeah, I don't know if I've still got it though. Hold on, let me have a quick look. Do I have Aiden? Have a look. Aiden. I didn't even have yours.
Caleb.
Are you still at the school with the boys at Scott's there now?
Yeah. This is my 10th year.
Oh yeah.
Do
they still get the tuck shop and everything?
Yes, they still do.
When can we come in and get it?
Anytime. Right?
When Caleb might come in for a day. Just raid the tuck shop.
Yeah. Look, I will let you know. What I'll do is I'll give you some dates of when the sessions are on. And if you're free that day, even for a couple of hours, pop in, because that's what
Fletch did that.
Fletch did that. Bira did that. I think Joel popped in one time. Dion pops in all the time. Dion's been a guest a couple of times on my podcast. Dion stayed at my place for a couple of weeks, twice when he was during the school Christmas holidays. He did summer school, and so he stayed at mine here.
Yeah.
And last semester, I think the same thing. He came down to do something else, and he had nowhere to. Well, he had places to stay, but he just hung here.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. So, and if you guys ever need me for a reference or anyone want to yarn, I'm always around.
Yeah.
I go, if you ever want to have a beer, let me know. I'll be there.
Caleb will be there. Caleb loves to be there.
Caleb will be there.
Always be there.
Yeah,
we'll all be there.
Cool. So, Aim, I've got something in the diary for the 6th of May. Okay, it's a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go to get a dinner? Because Caleb can just come to mine, and then we'll go from there.
I think so. Yeah.
I reckon that's a great idea.
Yeah, and I can. Where are you exactly?
So I'm just right next to Trinity.
Trinity.
Like Xavier, near there.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm down near Borman. I'm near the corner of Whitehorse Road and Burke Road. And you know Deep Dean Primary?
Yeah.
I'm behind Deep Dean Primary, basically. When you go down the next block, you go into Gordon Street. I'm off Gordon Street.
Yeah, too easy.
So I'm easy to get to.
Not far at all.
Yeah.
So you get 5-minute drive.
Yeah. So I can go and have a couple of drinks with you.
Yeah, we'll catch up.
Yeah.
We will. Any recommendations? Where should we go?
You decide.
All right. Okay, we'll get to thinking.
Yeah, you guys think.
A little club or something, AJ.
Can
you imagine?
I'm probably a bit old for clubbing right now, right?
So,
but I can do pub dinner. That's not a problem.
Yeah, we'll do a pub dinner for sure.
Pub
2
dinner.
weeks from today.
2 weeks at 6th of May. And you can invite anyone you like, really. Or it can just be the three of us. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, 2 weeks. I'll probably get Lachlan for us to come down.
I can invite Dion if you want, because I'm talking to him to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Morris Feldy.
If you, Morris Rioli, if you can, because he's really hard to get.
That is it. He was over there. Him and Lockie were hanging out probably every day over summer.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, tell Lockie to ring me, and I'll come over to yours. Yeah. I'm not that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lachlan's fake. He is.
Lachlan's fake.
Yeah. And I'm just trying to think who else. As I said, the only person I really can't get in contact with is Maurice O'Leary.
Yeah.
He's kind of fallen off. No,
think
and
anyone's spoken to him.
Rob said no one's spoken to him. But what I heard at the time, he enrolled at Victoria University doing his Bachelor of Social Work, and that's the last I ever heard. And I even reached out to his dad. Werribee.
Huh.
So it's not like Dad. Well, his dad hasn't responded to me either Messenger or LinkedIn, which Charles had done a few times, and so I'm not sure exactly what he's actually what's he actually doing. And I don't want to make fun of him, but I did joke when I said once before whether or not he's still on his first day at campus trying to find the fucking room, right? Because I don't know if Caleb probably wasn't there when we lost. Oh my God!
What happened?
Well, we know where the tuck shop is now. The canteen is now. It used to be in the room opposite it, like that little.
You know where we had maths with Mr. Ferguson in year 10.
Yeah.
That room used to be the tuck shop. Remember when you first started?
Yeah. And so they knocked it down, and they were building the new building, and they put up these big black boards, and the boards that we painted have been put into the other building along the wall. Right, so they're there. I think because they look at it like it's Aboriginal art. It was Aboriginal graffiti, really, what we did. Right? But if they want to sell it as Aboriginal art, let them. We were all standing there, and then we said, we'll go into the tuck shop. And we walked into the tuck shop, which was right behind us, and we lost Maurice O'Leary. He went missing. And he turned up at the office because he couldn't remember how to get back to Rob's office. And so we walked onto the street and walked down the street to the office to lose us. And then for the next 6 months, that means I came in like twice a term. So for the next 4 times I was there, every time we went somewhere, we lost him. And I think we also took him to bowling up in Melbourne Central, and we went to from Melbourne Central, because I'm taking the boys to Melbourne Central next week when they back. It's the same thing, but we all have to stay together because that time we went from Betty's Burgers downstairs from we said we're going down to Betty's Burgers, and we all went down the escalator together. And next minute, Maurice is 3 floors down from us because he kept going down the fucking escalators. We'd gone into Betty's Burgers to actually have burgers, and we lost him. So I really don't know where he is, and I don't know I'm not sure if he knows where he really is.
I think so.
But hey, guys, I'll let you go, and we'll catch up in a couple weeks.
Thank you, AJ. See you soon.
Bye, guys.
Good to see you.